What up, my people? Welcome to another upload tutorial. I know I've been off for a while. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I have series of should I say projects I was working on. I know I keep saying project, but actually that's true. So I know I was off for quite some time, but we're back now, guys. So in this tutorial, I just want to quickly show you how to make your voice sound like should I say this new style of Afrobeat high-end kind of mix, like Blaqbonez is using it. Who else can I call? Most of this new Victoria is using it too. Yeah, most of these new Afrobeat artists, yeah, they tend to use high-end on their vocal. So let me just show you a brief sample of how this project how it was sounding when I got it. So let me just quickly take off the effects on it. Right, let's go. This is how I got the mix.
Yeah. One day money go come, one day money come, you no go back. Inside in our life we no Jones up. Putting eyes don't see for this Kodak, yo. Ebele we taking over.
Yeah, so let me show you how to take your mix from that, wax sound to something that sound crispy. Something crazy, something dope. All right, so yeah, I'm trying to put back the effects. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. One day money go come, yeah. One day money come, you no go back. Yeah. Inside in our life we no Jones up. Yeah. Putting eyes don't see for this Kodak, yo. Ebele we taking over. Currency just a life for my sofa.
Yeah, I know the difference is like night and day, guys. If you actually love the presets, like if you love the way the mixing is sounding, yeah, you can actually chat me. I will drop my WhatsApp link on the description of this video below. You can contact me to purchase the presets. So guys, without wasting time, let me show you how I was able to get this done. First and foremost, the artist name is Gas, and the title of this track is Again. Yeah, this track will be on his forthcoming EP that he's dropping soon. So when the EP drops, I will drop a link also to download it. So let's spice it up. So on the lead, let me solo the lead. These are the effects. The first thing I did was actually my gates, because I noticed a lot of background noise when I got the mix. My preferred plugin I love using to just take away background noise, I love using this Waves NS1 Mono, but it was not working the way I want on this particular mix, so I had to use this Fabfilter Pro G. So let me take it off. You hear a lot of sound like noise.
One day money go come, one day money come, you no go back.
You can hear the shh. So I added my Fabfilter Pro G to just get those sounds off.
Yeah. One day money go come, one day money come, you no go back.
It was able to control it, guys. So that's the first thing. Second thing I did was I added autotune, of course, After I use the gates, I usually add autotune. And to use autotune correctly, you have to know your key of your instrumental to be able to use the autotune correctly. So that's it. I'm using the key is G minor. I'm using low male. The retune speed, I took it up to 5. Humanize up to 100 because I want it to sound. I don't want the autotune to be heavy on it. Flex 21. So you can just play with these knobs to get something that works for you. And what I always do is when I use this use low latency, yeah, to make it work better too. So with the autotune, let's do the in and out.
One day money go come, one day money come, you no go back. Inside in our life we no Jones up. Putting eyes don't see for this Kodak, yo. Ebele we taking over.
So the autotune is not working heavily, it's just correcting those bad pitches there. So the next one is, your equalizer to take out those bad frequencies. So this artist, I've been working with this artist for a very long time, so I know I know his sound, let me put it like that. So I was able to come up with this that works well with his vocal. So I just take out those bad frequencies. Like you can see, first I did a low cut here. Yeah, then I started doing my boost and cuts. You can watch, I have a video on my page where I've talked thoroughly about EQing. So you can go and watch that video. I might drop a description on the YouTube too, so you follow up on that. So that's how I was able to come about this. I was just doing this high boost, then I sweep, get the bad frequency I want, then I take it down. Basically, that's how I was able to come up with this EQ. So the next one is I'm using the ESA mono from Waves to take out those sibilance, like those T's and E's and S, all those things. So yeah, let's do the in and out. Okay, let me do the in and out of the EQ. Sorry, I forgot to do that. So let's do the in and out. I don't really want to waste time on this video. At least I want it to be really short. So let's go. This is the out.
Yeah. One day money go come, one day money come, you no go back. Inside in our life we no Jones up. Waiting eyes don't see for this Kodak, yo. Ebele we taking over. Currency just a life on my sofa. And it happen on Thursday, not throwback.
You can hear it was able to make the vocal sound sweet. Yes, that's the power of your EQ. And I used Fabfilter EQ for that. So the next one I'm using is my, like I said, the SR to take out those sibilance. Yeah. So let's do the in and out.
One day money go come, one day money come, you no go back. Inside in our life we no Jones up. Waiting eyes don't see for this Kodak, yo.
You can hear when he said that C, it was just taming it down little by little. Yeah, but I know you will not really notice the difference here because the high end, I've not introduced any high boost, so you will not really get the A's and the T's. But when we get to that part, you understand better. So that's it on this. The next one I'm using is my compressor. So I'm using our compressor from Waves to compress my vocal. So what I did here is I just gave it a ratio of 4, my threshold of -19. I gave it a quick attack and I just gave it a little release, and let's hear it sound.
Yeah. One day money go come, one day money come, you no go back. Inside in our life we no Jones up. Waiting eyes don't see for this Kodak, yo.
You can hear it was able to compress my vocal to sound on the same volume. I also have a video where I've talked about compressor. You can watch maybe my previous videos. You'll be able to understand how compressor work better. So that's it on that. The next one I used is, I know I have videos, many videos out there where I've talked about most of these things I'm doing, but there's where I'm going to where I introduce the high end mostly. So this is where the magic comes in. I started introducing the high end. I'm using SSL EQ. And when you are mixing, don't solo your vocal to mix. I just solo the vocal so you'll be able to pick the difference. Always mix with your instrumental playing. Don't solo your vocal. So this one I used SSL EQ also from Waves to do my boosts. You can see what I only did when I just slammed this plugin was just this high frequency. I just took it to like 5 dB. So let's do the before and after.
One day money go come, one day money come, you no go back. Inside in our life we no Jones up. Waiting eyes don't see for this Kodak, yo. Ebele we taking over. Currency just a life.
Now my vocal is beginning to breathe. My vocal is getting brighter. That's the goal. So now the next thing I did again is I'm using F6. I'm using F6 from Waves. You can see I didn't do anything. I just took the high end here. I just took it all the way to the gain. I took it all the way to 9.5. That's the high end. I just took it all the way up on the EQ. So you see now we introduce a lot of sibilance. Let's go.
One day money go come, one day money come, you no go back. Inside in our life we no Jones. Waiting eyes don't see for this Kodak you. Ebele we taking over. Currency just a life for my sofa.
You can see now we are getting that Victoni, now we are getting that Blaqbonez kind of sound. So that's the magic. I just use this to replicate it, and we are almost there. So the next thing I'm adding again, because of the high boost in the high frequency, the boost was so high, it introduced a lot of sibilance, the T's and the S's increased. So now I'm using the SR mono to tame those bad frequencies that I've added on the high end. So now what I did here, I increased the frequency to like 6K, and I took the threshold to negative 45.6. Yeah, and don't try to copy exactly the things here, because on your own vocal it might not actually be the same. The volume of your vocal might be different from this volume, so the thing might be working differently on your own side. Just try to understand the idea behind why we are using these plugins step by step, and you'll be able to replicate it on your own door, or any plugin you're using, even if you're not using this DSR and waves DSR, I mean. So the next one here is, let me do the before and after of this.
One day money go come, one day money come, you no go back. Inside in our life we no Jones. Waiting eyes don't see for this Kodak you. Ebele we taking over. Currency just a life for my sofa.
You can hear when he said that sofa, anything that deals with S, T's and all that, you can see the attenuation here was working, going down, showing the level of gain reduction that we are getting on those particular frequencies. So that's and I added C4 mono, that's multiband compressor. Yeah, what I did here was just to take out the low end on the frequency, and like I wanted it to sound a bit lighter more, so I used this to just take down the low end on the vocal. So this is the before.
Yeah, one day money go come, one day money come, you no go back. Inside in our life we no Jones. Waiting eyes don't see for this Kodak you. Ebele we taking over.
You can see now that my vocal now is getting lighter, and it's getting brighter, and it's getting cleaner. That crispiness is in now. So what I did again to now smoothen my vocal more, I use this CLA. So this is a compressor to just smoothen my vocal more. So let's go.
One day money go come, one day money come, you no go back. Inside in our life we no Jones. Waiting eyes don't see for this Kodak you. Ebele we taking over. Currency just a life for my sofa.
You can hear the difference is like night and day. It gave it power, and it also gave it that smooth, like to make the vocal sound on the same volume also. So that's what I use that CLA to do. And I now use the last plugin I used here was this plugin. I always find it difficult to pronounce the name. I don't know if it's Wave Groove Vastraus. I always find it funny. Alright, so what I did here majorly was the tame button. I just use this to control the high end. Yeah, I use this to control the high end. So let's go. Let me bypass.
One day money go come, one day money come, you no go back. Inside in our life we no Jones. Waiting eyes don't see for this Kodak you. Ebele we taking over.
You can see like this is sounding disturbing to the ear. Yeah, but when I added this plugin, you can see how it was able to control those sibilance.
One day money go come, one day money come, you no go back. Inside in our life we no Jones. Waiting eyes don't see for this Kodak you. Ebele we taking over.
I believe you get it now. So I really love this plugin when working with high end. Once I want to introduce like high end to my mix, after adding it, I love using these Vastraus to just control it more, even after using my DSR. So that's it on all the vocal chain. Yeah, that's what I did. So the other things are, parallel compressor is there. I have a video where I've talked about how to use parallel compression, and I have a video I've also talked about this, adding this crisp to your vocal. So let me mute all the plugin under this crispy FX channel. Let's see how it's sounding without it.
Yeah. One day money go come. One day money come, you no go back. Inside in our life we no Jones up. Within eyes don't see for this Kodak you. Ebele we taking over. Currency just a...
You were able to hear it was able to add that brightness also to the mix. So how I was able to do this, I have a video I've talked about achieving this, but what I did here is I used fresh air, you know, give it a 20 mid air, 30 high air, and I also use virtual mix rack. And on that virtual mix rack I'm using revival on the virtual mix rack. I'm giving the thickness, the shimmer 15.9. I'm giving the thickness maybe 13.3. And so what I did is I just blended it to the mix. I use this my fader button to blend it. You can see I'm sending this crisp, which is here. See it, I'm sending it, and I'm just using this fader button to control how much energy I want to send this to this. That was what I did. So I have a video I've talked about my reverb. Here I used 2 reverb, long and short reverb. And I also added, on my backup, I added a direct reverb to my backup. You can see I used Revelation on my backup to give it that new Afrobeat kind of, like Omah kind of wet backup that we hear. Something like this. Let me solo the backup. Yeah, I know it's sounding awkward when you hear it alone, but in the mix, it's actually not sounding bad. Like this Ekelebe, I think Victoni is doing most of his backups are something like this. No, not that. I'm looking for, I think it's here. Here. Yeah, you can hear. Ebele, you can hear it sounding. When you hear it on a solo, it's sounding like what's happening to this mix. But when you hear it with the instrumental, with everything together, like my modulations, parallel saturation, compressor, my delay, my long reverb, short reverb. I have videos on my channel where I've take this step by step to explain. With everything together, the song is sounding like this.
Yeah. One day money go come. Yeah. One day money come, you no go back. Yeah. Inside in our life we no Jones up. Yeah. Within eyes don't see for this Kodak you. Every we taking over. Currency just a life for my sofa. And it happen on Thursday, not throwback. Say fini not to done Casanova, yeah. Can you make us see somebody? Don't say you get somebody. If you buy for your matter, girl in a sweet sakari. Say she won't give me shabali. He say you no go canna. See your face show and show looking shiny. From your waist down, girl, look at me. The way you whining, they hide me like mommy. Omah walai. Say make her nice like a conga, so don't they do me again. Say make me ball like a 94, don't they do me again. Counting my blessing now one by one, don't they do me again. Don't they do me again, oh, don't they do me again. Make thunder fire sakwa.
Yo, that's it, guys. I believe on this video you've been able to get 1 or 2 on this particular video. So guys, please, I'm begging you guys, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to turn on your bell notification, because I try as much as possible to post out amazing video. The song is actually an amazing song, and I believe the mix is actually an amazing mix too. So guys, if you want to purchase these presets, you can contact me on my WhatsApp below. The price is also there. Please guys, don't come to my DM and ask me how much the price is there, please. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. See you on my next tutorial. Out.
Ami de boom shaka. Boom. Fakana chomacho. Okwi mafakana yomayo. Is it real because mumbo? Life na DJ fiki turn by turn. Remember I dey wonder when my tongue go come. They no get the answer. Me no threads off.